Hello, it's Edith Silent Silverwolf of Love and Above, and I am here with Results Friday. So, Results Friday is all about your results. If you're hitting your goals, it's a two-way accountability session of the goals that you're placing for yourself and whether you're hitting them or not. So, goals can be made on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis. It could be a quarterly basis. It could be your life goals, whatever goals they are. It could be that you've got smaller goals to reach a bigger goal. So, for example, a huge life goal, you might take lots of baby steps, lots of little ways before you actually hit your big life goal, and that's fine. It's about taking those steps to be able to hit your larger goal. So, two-way accountability session. So the first question is, have you hit your goals this week? Or the goals, or a life goal, or any of the goals we've just talked about? The answer is yes. Awesome. Well done. Keep on track. You're doing well. If you haven't, there's a couple of thoughts here. So first of all, and the easiest one to, but yet most difficult one, did you do any work towards it? And if the answer is no, then no, you're not going to hit your goals without putting some work into it. If the answer is no, but maybe life has happened, maybe that awful thing of, you wanting to get outside and be able to run, but do you know what? The rain has happened. It's not just the rain. Maybe life has happened some sort of way. Maybe you had an injury and you're just like, no, I can't genuinely go out and run. Maybe your aim was 3 times or 4 times during the week and you've managed twice, then life has happened. So look at what you can do instead. Look at, is there anything else you can do towards your goal without actually hitting the goal? Maybe you need to pivot on the spot to be able to reach something along the lines of that goal. Maybe, you divert off a different direction, which would be, okay, this was my goal, but it hasn't worked for me, so I'm going to change it, which is fine. Then maybe you haven't hit your goal because of what is known as knowledge gap. And that is just that little bit of you're working towards your goal and you're just like, I don't know this. I don't know what needs to go on. Or maybe you realise there's much more work than you actually thought there is. And it's just missing a bit of knowledge. That's great, because now you've actually found another goal to add in. So it's, there are reasons of why you haven't hit goals. So, have I hit my goals this week? The answer is a big old yes. I did. So my 2 main goals for this last week was 5 times in my home gym. I have a gym in my shed, and that is being used at a daily basis at 5:15 a.m. in the morning, people. 5:15, you will find me in the shed doing some form of exercise. I had an arm day yesterday, and oh my goodness, I am feeling it all right up here at the moment. It was arms and core yesterday, and oh my gosh, I am feeling it. I was so pleased that today was all about cardio, because these arms really are well, there was a little bit of planks. There was also a little bit of press-ups in today's one as well. And I was really feeling it in the arms. But I tell you what was really nice in cardio was being able to stretch the arms out and feeling that nice stretch of, giving the arms a bit of a stretch. I don't know what it is, but it sometimes just makes you feel so much better because they're so tight. But there we go. Feeling it in the arms today. Thanks to a 5:15 a.m. session yesterday. I can tell you it was very heavy bicep curls that made that action. So yes, that is what I have managed to achieve this week on that. My other big one is writing every single day not every single day, 5 days of the week, writing an extra chapter. My writing has gone off the scale because of this. Things have happened. big time. Obviously, if you watch a lot of these videos on my channel, you will know that I published a book, and I am working towards my next book. And what used to be, when I first got started with the first book, it would take me about an hour to write a meditation, because because what I'm doing is writing books on meditations. Take me about an hour, but that was fine. That was my starting point. Now now with exactly the same type of book, it's taken me half an hour to write a meditation, which is phenomenal. I never thought it would get down to that, because my brain has got into this focused place of, okay, I'm sitting here and I'm here to write, and all of a sudden half an hour I can write one of those, which I'm tasking myself with an hour every day. With that in mind, it might take me an hour to write that. But what has happened is that I was looking of, where can I find time to be able to write another book. I've had another thought of writing another book of, I'm calling it the Garden Meditations, and it's a year's worth of meditations. It's slightly different. It's not as long as these other ones. It's basically one that you look at a daily basis, and it'll take you 5 to 10 minutes, if that, to go through. And it's just about different aspects of what I see in my garden, and using that as a thought or a prompt, or something, a focus for a meditation, because I've got little reflections at the bottom. It's only a couple of 100 words per meditation. I'm finding I'm writing one of those in 15 minutes, which is huge. It's just like, it's not through lack of, it's not through any sort of lack of, oh, I've run out, but in all honesty, who wants to read a 1,000 word meditation on a daily basis? So it's deliberately short and getting to the point very quickly. And then that leaves me with my final 15 minutes. And I recently studied as a journal therapist, so I'm currently in the middle of writing. So this last sort of 15 minutes in my hour that I set aside for writing, I'm actually writing a journal, like a daily sort of prompt journal for people. So I'm creating this as well. Like I say, my writing practice has gone phenomenal in literally a matter of months, just because I've set aside that time to do it. So I told you, at 5:15 a.m. you will find me inside my exercise shed. At 7 a.m. in the morning, you will find me at my desk in front of my computer writing meditations for an hour. I'm just in this really phenomenally great, awesome place with writing. It's just really exciting. So those were my goals for this past week, and I have hit those goals, which, when you hit your goals, small ones, is great. You're just like, great, I'm on track. When you hit your life ones, it's completely different. As I have been seeing when I published my first book. So now I want you to think about, what goals are you going to set yourself for the next week? We're coming up to September. Maybe you want to consider what you want to achieve in September. Maybe look at a monthly goal that you want to pop in as well. And I'm going to do that as well. Think about that for our next session, because the next time you watch a results Friday video, it will be September. So maybe you want to look at what you're going to do September. For me, for this next week, I'm going to add an extra goal this week. So I'm going to do 5 days exercise again. I'm going to do 5 days of writing again. And this time I'm going to just throw it out there. I am going to have my accounts ready for my tax return in the next week. Now, I said in the last video, I want to get it out of the way, because I do it in January. It's just so depressing where, you're at the start of another year and it's really exciting. And then you're just like, oh, but I've got to do my accounts and just hand that into tax man. So I'm deliberately doing it early so that I can put my focus of January into, into something different, into specifically writing a fiction novel that I have already started. Anyway, there we go. So those are the 3 things I'm going to do for next week. Let's see if I can achieve it. So first of all, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell icon and you'll be notified when there's another video available. I post 4 to 5 times a week, mainly 5. And if not, I just want to say to you all, everybody, keep rocking your awesomeness. Bye.